That's fucking hilarious. And he calls me useless, but he did a lot less damage than me. And he doesn't even have a kill. Wonderful. Anyways, yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy, Skullbasher here. Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are having a great, fantastic night or day, wherever you may be. I sure as hell am. As always, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash that like button if you like this type of content. And smash that subscribe button. Much appreciated. That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. I get that. Anyways, you know, I think mics are coming back to World of Tanks in a bad way. People are trash talking like every game, man, and it's. So what I'll do is I'll put my music on, right? I'll mute fucking game chat. There's a new option on PlayStation where you can mute game chat, but you can still listen to your music and not be in a party. I think it's a wonderful option. So I usually have this shit muted. But dude, I heard this dude, right? I heard this guy. Or I didn't hear him necessarily. I saw his mic, because his mic will pop up and it'll flash, right, if he's talking. And I saw his mic was on. I wanted to see what he was saying. I heard the last bit of it. I said, "Can you please repeat yourself?" He goes off on me. He just like starts talking shit about me as a player. Then he looks at my stats, calls me every name in the book, starts talking shit about me and my family. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And then he makes fun of my stats again, and then again. And then he makes fun of me again. Doesn't even know me. I don't know this dude. I don't know this dude. I hope he blocked me. But if he didn't, I think it's going to be funny to hear him in chat. I think next time I see him in a game, if he's in the same game, I'm just going to be quiet and just let the stream enjoy what he has to say. Honestly. I think that's what I'm going to do. But no, so I screenshotted him. He stayed at the back of the map the whole time. He would not help the team. He did nothing for the team. He stayed at the back of the map. He ran away from the enemies as they were coming to our base from one side of the flag, the left side of the map. And he stayed over there, away from our team, away from the enemy, and hidden. And once the enemy started flushing towards us from the side we weren't at, he ran towards the people that were on our team and then just decided to stay still. If I see him in a game again, I'll show you. I'll highlight his gamer tag. But I doubt it. You probably blocked me. Hey, Death Eater. I know Death Eater. He's an Xbox player too, which is even more funny. I don't see him in this game, which is thankful. He probably got right into another game. But yeah, no. I'm in the oops, sorry guys. But yeah, no. I haven't heard someone talk so much shit in this game since back in the OG days. Like, way back in the day, right? Like, back in the day, back in like 2017, 2016, back when this game first came out, first couple years. Everybody had a mic on, and if you were stupid or you played horribly, they would call you out on it, and they'd fucking cuss you out. Dude, that brought back some good memories. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. That brought back some good memories. Not him talking shit and whatnot. That was kind of, it was tiring. Now, I've been broken emotionally and mentally and physically by words, by word of mouth, my entire life. I've heard every word in the book you could possibly use against me to hurt me. That shit doesn't hurt me anymore. I'm so numb to what people say towards me when they talk shit that you could call me fucking a psycho if you wanted to. But I'm not. I don't go around killing people. You could call me crazy or whatever you want to call me. And I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? You know what would be the funny part is if that dude was also a hacker. That'd be funny. If he was a hacker and he's trying to DDoS me, dude, that'd be fucking hilarious. Oh god, maybe he found my YouTube. Let's cross our fingers. He starts talking shit in my chat. I can ban him on my chat. But yeah, no. So that guy was the guy stuff. I can't even talk right now. I'm still trying to comprehend just the amount of shit he said. I'm trying to rewinded in my mind. But no, so he said everything under the sun that you could possibly say to insult a person. Nothing I haven't heard before because I've been treated like shit my entire life because I'm an underdog. I always have been. So none of it made me butthurt like he said it. He kept coming back to the part of your butt hurt, you wouldn't be replying if your butt hurt. Nah, I just like having a voice. I like having an opinion. I think it's a good thing to have an opinion, you know? And to have a voice, you know? Because if we don't have a voice to our opinions, we're dead, technically. So, no, this guy was crazy. I don't know, I might go back and do the replay of the clip just to show you guys on stream what this guy did the entire game. To show you I'm not bullshitting. Just to go back to the replay. You know what? I'm gonna do that after this game. I'm gonna go back to the replay and I'm gonna show you guys the player. Oh, what the fuck are you guys doing? I'm gonna show you what this guy did in his tank the entire game. And you wanna know the funny part? I don't want to spoil it. Okay, I do. Never mind. This guy let himself get killed by artillery, which I think is hilarious. You let the most broken mechanic in the game kill you, just to spite someone else, just because you don't like someone else, right? No, this guy had a massive ego. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. This guy had a massive ego. But yeah, no. After this game, I'm gonna show you the replay. Yeah, I kind of got fucked. You're gonna see what happens to me, but after you see my death, I'm gonna switch over to him, and go ahead and report him too, guys, if you want to. Everything this guy was doing is against player terms of service, in every fucking way. Ooh, hello. Oh, it is fucking trapped. Everything this guy did was against player terms of service. There are terms of service that every player has to abide by. Us insulting another player, attacking them, possibly, well, if they have a religion, attacking their religion, talking shit about them, not being active during the game, which he wasn't. He wasn't active during the game. Well, in the beginning, he took one shot. That's all he did. After that, he was inactive. So it doesn't matter if you're active in the beginning and then you decide to be a dick and you're not active. That's still considered an activity, and that's reportable and bannable. Not permaban, but bannable for a certain extended amount of time. Depends on where you're at on that. This game kind of... my team is probably... yeah, my team's pretty trash in this game. Hello, Mr. M48. You really don't want to do that. Death Star? Death Star from behind. And I'm dead. Yeah, but... nah, alright, so let's go back to that replay. I really want to show you guys what this... So the whole time this guy's moving around the map, right? Like, because he moves around a lot to stay away from the enemies and shit so that he's the last alive, right? The whole time this guy's alive, and even when he's not moving, he's talking. There's not a moment... I think there's maybe a moment when he's not talking for 5 seconds, but that was a miracle at that point. But there's literally... I couldn't tell you how long in between each burst of his sentences that he wasn't talking. It seems like he was trying to spew out a sentence every other second. And at some points, I just let him talk. Because, dude, you ever met someone who just thinks their ego is amazing? Their ego is huge. They're amazing. Everything about them is fantastic. That type of person. That's what this guy was. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can show you guys audio from in-game. I don't know if I can, but I'd like to. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna say I'm an angel either. I threw some shit back at him too, but I only did it to defend myself. There's certain things you can't say to me without me defending myself. At some point, it gets to a point. Everybody has it. So the fact that he managed to somehow find a way to say a couple words. Now again, I want to tell you. This guy was annoying. That's all I really got from him. He was annoying, but I didn't want to block him. That'd give him too much satisfaction. I also didn't want to stop talking because, you know, that's what he wanted. He wanted me to stop talking. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make this guy annoyed. And I think he was. I heard it in his voice. Very annoyed, very angry. Very easy to distinguish. I took what is it called? Fuck, I can't remember. It's been a long time. Shit. I took what is it like? Some speech identifiers like type school. You can identify if somebody's angry, if they're sad, by the way of their voice. I took that for about a year, and it's not something you forget. It's you still. I mean, you talk to people every day as long as you're social, and I could definitely tell this guy was getting annoyed that I wouldn't shut up. And this whole time I was trying not to laugh. I'm laughing now thinking about it. But hey, let's not pause anymore. Let's go to replays. I, I I think I lost some brain cells hearing this guy too. I think I did. I think I lost some brain cells. What is it doing? Okay. Up, loading again. Give us a second, guys. World of Tanks, you know. We good? Oh no, we're loading again. Sorry. Give me a second. We good now? Oh man, I think I'm gonna let this game stay in my mind forever. I'm joking. I'm gonna get over this, and I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it either. No, but let's see which one it was. This one, right? So, I'm sorry. This game still. I'm laughing because this guy was obnoxious, bro, as fuck. Okay, so the teams are kind of like stuck together, which makes no sense. Team one winner, which is the enemy team, I believe. I don't think we won that, did we? No, we definitely didn't win that. But I'm gonna download the replay. If I can. What the fuck? Can I even download it? Oh, there he is, right there. Okay, so left side of the row of all the tanks in the game and all the players' names. Left side of the row, very bottom, Bat Chatelain. Oh, dude, I always butcher that name. I have for years. But the Bat Chat 25T. Baked Dorito. That's his name. And don't worry about it. I took plenty of screenshots during the game. I already reported him, and I'm waiting for a word back from Wargaming. But yeah, no. Oh, I can. Okay, it was just downloading. Okay. I don't know whether I should keep laughing or I should just explain some more. I think I'm gonna do both. This guy. Oh my god. I'm now I'm at a loss of words because I'm starting to remember now everything. Because you know when you're in the moment with arguing with somebody and it's just a blur. You ever been in that moment? It got to a point where it just became a blur. Now this is me. Now I will tell you guys, and again, I'm no angel. I came back at him with some shit. Some of the things he said were genuinely stupid, like genuinely fucking retarded. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like he'd attacked me with something, but it didn't make any sense. He'd put words in my mouth, which that's one of my triggers, by the way. And it's not an easy trigger for it to happen to me. It's kind of, you have to keep trying to put words in my mouth. I don't know why I'm giving this to you guys. But anyways, yeah. So he put words in my mouth, which if you guys don't know what I mean by that, he said I said something that I didn't say at all. And there's other people in the game that were using mics and shit too, trying to tell him to shut up. He was the problem. I got to the point where I just told him I just kept trying to tell him to shut up. And then I just started talking over him continuously. So, dude starts, so right about here, I turn my mic on. I'm like, hey, what'd you say? I didn't hear the beginning part of that. And he goes off on me. He absolutely fucking goes off on me. So this dude, I can't see him because he's not spotted on my map. But this dude, if you guys look at my yellow cursor, this dude was right here at G, he was at G for like 5 minutes straight of the game. And then he comes over here, because there's no enemies over here, at a certain point. And then he just stays still. I don't know, let me watch him. This is not him. Let's see. I love how you can see the enemies, too. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know. Dude, this guy's got only premium loaded. What a fucking nerd. But no, I think I want to recount this so I can always remember the day I lost brain cells. I do want to say that. Oh, this guy right here was the coolest dude ever. he also had a mic on. He was also trying to tell the dude to shut the fuck up and play the game and help the team, but he wouldn't. This is the dude right here. This is the dude that made me lose some brain cells because he said some shit that just didn't make any sense. See, like I told you guys already at the beginning, he moves away as soon as the enemy gets too close. He doesn't want to die. He wants to troll the team. And this is against user terms of service. You cannot... I'm not going to fucking state them off paper like I know them. But I do remember, because I had to read these too, because they have a lot of rules, believe it or not. You can't purposefully lose, or, you know, like, you can't forcefully... I'm trying to find the right words for it. You can't purposefully lose. And you can't purposefully not play. You have to play the game. You can't be AFK, you can't stop moving. You have to play the game. It's called inactivity. And it kind of has a gray area. It can really mean a lot of things. But it's a bannable offense. So he's moving right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys are right. He's moving right now. But he won't be in a little bit. So I don't know if you guys saw, but in the beginning I came up here, right here, and I died by something down that way. I think it might have been a Death Star. I'm not too sure. But here he is, not doing anything. Nothing at all. Oh, by the way, the whole time this is happening, he's talking shit to me. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I'm not an angel, like I already said. At this point, I'm just like, dude, what's so wrong with this game? Why are you mad that we all went one way? That's how this game has always been. I also mentioned that I'm a beta tester, I was a beta tester that beta tested this game. I was given an invitational code that I got on a website, actually. I remember a lot of other people... Anyways, I digress. I also said I was a beta tester. Yeah. Then he starts attacking me. He's like, how were you a beta tester when this game came out in... I think it was 20... God, I don't remember Xbox's release. Because I don't play Xbox, and I don't give a fuck about Xbox. I don't hate it, but I also don't give a fuck. Because you meet some of the fucking most annoying people, dude. And this guy is an Xbox player, which just keeps proving my point every year. And he's staying still. What did I tell you guys? By the way, I want to also mention, I told this guy I was streaming. I told him I was streaming. He's like, oh, you're streaming with your 0 viewers. I don't know. I know I don't got a lot of viewers, but I didn't tell him I had a lot of viewers or that I didn't have any. Hey, he's just staying still. Once, I don't know if this medium tank pushes up to where he's at, but he does move again. He keeps moving so that he doesn't get killed. We could have easily won this game if this guy's ego didn't get in the way. And it was ego, completely. He's just, you know, standing here, really looking at that train car right there. Seems to really like it. I can screenshot this right now. I just did. I just screenshotted this right now. I'm gonna send all of these screenshots and video proof of what this guy's doing. Like, this is against user terms of service. This is bannable. This is bannable. Not permanently, but this is bannable. And it's not a if it's bannable. It's not like, he might get banned. This is no matter what, this is bannable. If I report, when I get reply backs from Wargaming, because they usually take about a day, they'll most likely come back and say, yeah, what we saw in your video, your clip, and what we saw with your screenshots is valid for a ban. I think it was also funny that this guy decided to say this to me, but he also said in the game, when we were in this game, I stayed in this game, by the way, the entire game, and he would not stop talking. This guy, I don't know if he even breathes. I don't even know if he's a human, honestly, because he would not stop talking shit. He attacked my teammates. He called us all retards. He called us all every name in the book. And I want you guys to try to visualize, for any of you older guys out there, try to visualize the fact that this guy called my team and me. I wasn't alone. Every name in the book. And you know the sad part is, we had teammates that had turned their mics on and we're trying to tell them to shut up. Oh, here he goes again. Oh, where is he going to move this time? Let's all wait and see. Oh, anyways, back to what I was saying earlier. At one point, he says, just because you keep talking, I'm not going to play. I'm like, I don't care. You've already fucked up enough. You're already gonna get banned. I don't care. See that there's a tank right there? Nah. Instead of going towards it, let's not. Oh, is this when he gets killed by artillery? Yeah, he literally thinks it's the funniest thing in the world and decides to kill himself by enemy artillery. Right? I think it's hilarious. I actually didn't know the Battlefield 25T had 1800. Doesn't it have 2000 on PC? I digress. But yeah, no, so he comes over here. Alright. He comes this way. And, by the way, in between attacking me, which he did most of, he also keeps attacking and pointing out how shitty everybody is. And I'm pretty sure that half these dudes are over 50% win rate, which is decent in this game. You guys want to know what this guy's win rate is? 53%. Wow, I know, right? That's considered decent. That's considered nowhere pro. Nowhere near pro. Nowhere near Unicum. And Unicum means pro. Sweaty. It all goes hand in hand in this game. And this guy kept talking about his win rate, his stats, his 20,000 battles. And I was like, I don't care. You're literally 4% higher than me. Win rate rise. I am 49.8% win rate. About 50%. The game says I'm 50, but on my stats screen, I'm 49.8%. This guy is literally 4 points above me. Whoop-de-doo. And he thinks he's a god. By the way, this whole time, he thinks he's a god. He thinks he's doing righteous work. He thinks, oh man, me not playing this game, I'm proving a point to this guy that won't stop talking to me. Me, obviously. Oh man, and he just doesn't do anything the entire game. I haven't run into somebody like this in a long time. I want to also say that. I haven't run into somebody like this in a long time. Because all the people that I do run into that are like this, I usually block because A, they're either annoying as hell. All they do is talk like this guy. And their combat doesn't show. You know, by the way, I have ADHD, so I jump from subject to subject. Sorry. If you don't like it, you can fucking leave. I also want to mention, at the very end of this, I challenged him. I was like, join me in a platoon. Let me stream it. Let's see how good your stats stack up. Let's see how good you are. He said no. I guess his ego wasn't that big. I guess it was smaller than I thought, which is kind of funny. So, as our team is dying, right, which we lose this. We lose this, and we could have easily won this. As our team's dying, he decides to come over here. Now, I want to also say I wasn't watching his tank when I was talking to him and shit. And I also want to state it that I wasn't talking shit to him the whole time. I was just trying to tell him to shut up. I kept saying, shut up. Just shut up. Leave. If you don't like what I'm saying, leave. And he kept coming back at me with the same thing. And I was like, no, I'm not going to shut up. I live in America. I have freedom of speech. You leave. I don't know if this guy's in the U.S. or whatever. Oh, here he is again, standing still. And then, remember, I have plenty of proof to ban this guy, and I already have practically done it. I've sent the stuff into Wargaming. Here he goes, being AFK again. I think he started talking so much that he couldn't even play the game, which is sad. You can't double task, really, dude? But here he goes again. We're just gonna chill here. I guess he really likes the. What is he looking at? Oh, the dirt? Is that the dirt he's looking at? The grass? Guess this guy likes grass. Oh, now he's looking around. He's looking in the air. Now he's looking down. I think the best part about this replay is how he dies. I really wish I was watching him because here's what he says. I think this is when he kills himself. I'm not too sure though. He's like, you know what? Since you won't shut up, why don't I just go get killed by artillery? I'm like, okay, I care why, and I care why. Why should I care? And by the way, during this whole time, there are still teammates in the game that are telling this dude, shut the fuck up. Like, stop. Help us win this game. Plenty of people turn their mics on, like 2, 3 other people. And by the way, I do want to tell you that mics are kind of coming back. People still like to use party chat, I don't know why. But this whole fucking time. Oh, by the way, this guy right here, behind him, the Wake dude, he was one of the most abdominant guys that was trying to tell this guy to shut the fuck up. He got sad at one point, actually, the dude right there in the Chow for Fort. He got sad at one point because this dude started attacking him. And he's like, what did I do? What the fuck did I do? That's literally what he says. If I could have... Oh, dude, I wonder if I can. Can I have audio on? I kind of want to know if I can have... I don't think I can. But yeah, no. I think the best part of this replay... by the way, this is the first time I've watched every part of what he's done. The entire game. This is the first time I've watched it myself. And I gotta say, it doesn't disappoint. So, a little bit of what this guy was saying in the beginning was... So when I asked him in the very beginning, I was like, hey man, so I didn't hear what I only heard the last part and it sounded pretty negative. What were you saying in the beginning? And he starts attacking me. But what he's saying is, what he was trying to say and what every player in this game knows already and just deals with, is the fact that everybody in this game is kind of dumb. And that's kind of putting it lightly. Players really don't know how to use flanks. And flanks are... And I didn't look this up. I've just been playing since the beginning, so, you know, I actually learned flank from this game, actually. I was too young before then to really understand what flanking meant, and in this game. So, he was mad that our whole team went right, and nobody went left. And that's how this started. He called us all out, said every name in the book to us, and then as soon as I started talking, and the other dude that I showed you, that's still alive, I believe, he's right there. As soon as not this guy, the other dude that I just told you about. As soon as we started talking to this guy, he attacks us both. I'm surprised this guy doesn't get smashed by the E3. Oh, he gets hit once. Holy shit. I'm actually surprised by that. But the whole time, even while he's driving right now, he's talking. The whole time. And what I don't think players seem to realize is replays exist. I can go back and I can record this and report it to Wargaming. He actually died of artillery. What a fucking... you know what? It's over with. I'm not going to keep fucking digging his grave. I don't know. I think this guy actually was another person that was talking, but he literally... I remember. He literally said, and I heard this actually, he got really loud. He literally said, you guys are all fucking children. Shut the fuck up. I'm quitting. I'm leaving this fucking match. He left the fucking game. He left the fucking game. This Super Conqueror left the fucking game. And I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think it was hilarious. I really wish I could have put the mic in. There was going to be a lot of cussing, though. But he says the majority of everything that was pretty deceitful. And very, yeah, I think I triggered him pretty bad. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I am kind of a little bit of a sociopath. I love pissing people off in this game. If they decide they want to attack me, attack my worth, attack me as a person, attack my family's worth, attack my family with words, then I'm going to annoy the fuck out of you. I'm going to figure out what annoys you, and I'm going to piss you off. And I'm going to figure it out pretty quickly. I'm pretty good at that. And yes, I pissed him off. Like I said in the beginning, I learned by how his voice sounded. And it's a thing. You can actually look these things up. You can start to understand and fuck, dude. The word, it's like you can start to understand pretty much what people how they're feeling by what comes out of their mouth and the vocal sounds of what comes out. For me, for instance, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. This guy decided to take He decided to take an entire game just to talk down my entire team. I'm not. I wasn't the team leader or anything. I'm not saying anything like that. But the entire team, he didn't leave anybody out. He said everybody's gamer tags. He said something really mean, very derogatory, frankly, to everybody. And then he saved the best things for me because I was the one that kept talking to him. And again, remember what I said earlier. At some point, I just started to tell him to just shut the fuck up. And I got louder and louder and louder. I remember another thing he did. He also insulted my mic volume and my mic quality. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't say this out loud, obviously. I'm like, okay. Not like I've heard that before. Everybody starts off with a shitty mic. For me, for instance, I'm currently not financially doing well, so I can't really get another headset right now. But he insulted my mic, what was it, the quality of sound coming out of my mic and my voice. And then I started clapping, and he said, "Oh, look at this guy trying to mimic me, my clapping earlier." And I'm like, "I'm not the one clapping." And then he goes as far as to look at the fucking mics, and he fucking singles out my mic, and he's like, "Yeah, you are. You're my." Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. Um, and then he singles out my mic, and he's like talking shit again, like I said, and he's calls me out on it and shit, and like I don't confirm that I was lying or anything. I just keep going with the punches and whatnot, right? And again, I want to say this into the video like I did at the beginning. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. Words don't fucking hurt me. I'm sorry to say it. If you think you could say something towards me that's gonna trigger me, uh, you got another thing coming. I'm just gonna block you and I'm gonna forget you exist. Have a nice life. Hope you have a heart attack at an early age. That's all I got for you. If you hate me, if you try to attack me, it's usually what I leave off on. Uh, so yeah, no, I've been through a lot of shit in my life. Traumatic too. I've been through a lot of traumatic shit. I do have PTSD. I'll probably never get into it. I don't want anything anybody can hold against me, and I don't want anybody to know my past. But I've been called every name in the book. I've been treated like a monster. I've seen hate in my family's eyes at one point in my life. You know, absolute hate, no love, no care, nothing. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and I don't think any of you guys give a fuck, and don't think any of you guys are gonna cry over my fucking story. But yeah, I've closed myself off, and I've never opened myself up ever to anybody, ever, ever. I don't even I don't even open my. This is gonna sound crazy, actually, for some of you out there that have good relationships with your mom. I do have a good relationship with my mom. That's not the case. It's just I've never truly opened up to anybody, ever, and I don't think I ever will. I've been put in the ground and I've been broken, and repeatedly broken by people I thought I trusted more times than you could count on your hand. More times than you could probably count to 100. And whatever heart I might have, whatever soul I might have, if you attack me, it's like I'm numb to it. I don't hear it, and I don't care because I'm so numb to it. So everything this guy was saying in this game, and by the way, between each interval of sentences, he'd say, "You're mad, you're mad, you're mad, you're mad." You wouldn't be replying to me if you weren't mad. You wouldn't keep talking if you weren't mad. That's another thing he kept saying between every sentence of insults towards me. And by the way, while I was in this game, I also said the same shit, dude. I've been broken in my life, and I've been through some traumatic shit. And he's still trying to talk over me, but I know he hears me. And I'm like, dude, nothing you say hurts me. Nothing at all. Like, dude, you think you're the first person in the fucking world to invent insults, but you're not. And I firmly believe that the saying, "Sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me," I think it really, really, in my case, exists. I, I just, I guess I don't really care. I don't care so much that I literally have liquor bottles in my room that are, I have big ones, by the way. I try to go out of my way to buy the biggest ones. And I try to drink those things as much as possible just to kill myself. Just to end it. And for those of you that don't care about that, I don't care about you, frankly. You can fucking unsubscribe. If you don't care for another human life, you're worse off than I am. I don't care about my life. That's pretty. For some people, that bothers them. I've actually met people in real life, and I've met people, on games and shit, and I've been serious at points, and I've been like, you know what, dude, I'm trying to kill myself, and they've been seriously fucked over by it. They went crazy. They didn't snap at me or anything, but they fucking said no, 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 no. All the shit you may or may not have heard before if you've ever tried to commit suicide. I've overdosed on trazodone, um, and I'm currently trying to kill myself with liquor. That's where I'm at right now, guys. Like I said, I've been through a lot more than you could possibly imagine in my life. And for any of you guys out there that have been through some traumatic shit too, for once in my life and on live stream, I feel for you. I understand. I may not be in your shoes specifically, but being traumatized and PTSD, it's a full circle. No matter who you are or what situation you were in, everybody's going to be fucked up the same at the end of the day. They just don't realize it. Anyways, guys, if you guys can do me the awesome honor of reporting that douchebag to Wargaming, what the fuck is the thing again? Take a screenshot on your phone. Take a screenshot, upload it to your computer. If you guys can take this, by the way, this is all I ask. If you guys can take the time to report this guy, let Wargaming know this guy is the worst guy ever. Let my live stream be proof. You can use my live stream, clip my live stream, but report him to wargaming.net or wargaming.com and go to console edition. Go to the console edition of the game or PS4. Go to report and send it in. Send his name in. By the way, I'm in no fault here. By the way, I am the victim. And that's such a fucking annoying word to use. I hate that word. I really do. I fucking hate that word. Because anybody and everybody I've ever met who's ever played the victim has fucked me over. And I hate that fucking word. Sorry. That fucking triggered me a little bit. But if you guys can, report him too. If you guys play this game, please report him. This guy, I want you guys to remember, this guy said everything he could possibly say to unnerve me. He said every cuss word in the book. He said every insult he could towards my family. He said everything he could towards my dad, who's dead. I made the mistake during that game of saying my dad's dead. I have no dad. And he took that and he said, haha, your dad's dead? That's why you're such a bitch. Okay? Question mark? What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean? Anyways, I let you guys into a little bit more than I have in a long time. And I want you to know that I'll try to be here as long as I can. But my days are numbered. And this is my decision, nobody else's. And I don't think anybody else deserves to tell me how to live my life or decides to get me help. I've already been to suicide facilities, by the way. I want to mention this last part. I've already been to plenty of suicide facilities. That shit has never worked for me. If it was such a miracle, I wouldn't want to be suicidal still. That shit doesn't work. I will only ever find peace when I'm dead. This life has taken so much away from me. There's no coming back from it. I'm starting to lose my enjoyment in gaming, and that is scary. Because I used to love gaming, and I kind of do still. But I've been fucked over so much that I've lost track of how much I care about certain things in life. Anyways, guys, until next time, peace out.